Hi and welcome back to my channel. Let's visit the subreddit r/wedding shaming, one of my favorite subreddits. If you would like to subscribe to my video, please do that, and please leave a like on this video if you like it. So let's jump right in and shame some weddings, shall we? When I helped her plan for her wedding, she did not have a wedding planner, and 2 weeks before the wedding, I told her I don't know what I'm going to wear to her wedding. Her response was, is it possible to not come? I've decided to invite close people. Wow. And that was supposed to be a friend of yours? Jeez Louise. Say, why have enemies when you have friends sometimes, right? That's what this sounds like. I don't think she was your friend to begin with. Yikes. I know this is so last minute, but would you like to come to our wedding Saturday if you're free? We had you and your hubby on our B list simply because we had so many family members to invite and wanted to keep our number low. But we've had so many people back out this week and would love to have you there. I'm sorry, if I wasn't important enough for you to invite the first time you were inviting people, why do you think I would want to come to your wedding? And that is so condescending the way you asked, too. I'm sorry, but my answer would definitely be no. Alright, this post is titled Bride Uninvited Her Future Mother-in-law and Father-in-law After They Learned She Was Already Married. Wait, what? How does that work? I have a wedding coming up that I'm attending as a guest. I am the plus one of my husband, who's only invited because his parents are old family friends with the groom's parents. I will not know anyone else at the wedding, and now it looks like I won't be meeting the groom's parents either. Apparently, the bride and groom already got married over a year ago in a secret ceremony. Okay. The only person from the groom's side who knew was the groom's younger sister, Jane, who was sworn to secrecy. Well, the wedding is in a few months, and apparently Jane finally told the groom's parents about the secret elopement. His parents were furious. They called the bride and groom and chewed them out over the phone, accusing them of being heartless and forcing Jane to lie. The bride was shocked at their reaction and, fed up with all the drama, promptly uninvited the groom's whole family, including Jane, from the wedding. As of right now, they will not be attending. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Ooh, I'm not sure how to respond to this. Like, in some ways, like, I wish my husband and I had not a secret ceremony so much as, like, we'd gone before a justice of the peace and just gotten married, just the two of us and maybe a couple of witnesses, or whatever, and we didn't have a huge wedding, but, had the big wedding or whatever. It would have saved us some drama, but, like, yeah, maybe this bride and groom should have just stayed with the secret ceremony, and then just told, just told the parents, hey, we just wanted to get married alone, with just the one family member. It's really not that big of a deal. We can have a reception or whatever, maybe not a year later for sure, but like a little while later when we come back from our honeymoon. Like, I get it. Weddings are expensive. That's a whole lot cheaper than having the big wedding. Looking for advice on catering. We want to keep the food and drinks cost under 10K. 10K is a lot. Oh my gosh. And are leaning towards doing something like charcuterie. Mm, 2 to 3 signature cocktails and desserts instead of a full dinner. Ideally, my fiance wants an ice cream bar. Any recommendations within our budget? Wedding is in Providence, Rhode Island for approximately 120 guests. People are going to be mad at you, just FYI, for this. Um, they're going to want more than a charcuterie board, cocktails, and an ice cream bar. Like, they want sustenance. Like, they want some, like, real food that they can eat. Um, Not like little stuff that they can nibble on. So, yeah. I mean, I understand wanting to keep the cost low, but maybe consider bringing your guest list down. Attending my first ever wedding today. Day to celebrate love, heart emoji. That is a wedding dress. Yeah. Like maybe if it was in a different color, but with it being white, that's a straight wedding dress. We do not wear white to weddings. How many times do people need to tell you that before it sinks in? Do not wear white to a wedding unless it has specifically been said to you by the bride that she is okay with that. Don't do it. Do not do it. All right. Another post. Mother of the bride having an attitude, wore white, refused to help me get ready, and chewed me out about my dress to the guest. Alrighty then. My mom wore white at my wedding, although I kindly asked her not to do that. She said it was her right as the mother of the bride and that it wasn't white but cream. Okay, white and cream are in the same family. She did a joint speech with my father but refused to talk to me, so he did the section about me and then hers was about my husband, but mostly about her. I offered hair and makeup to my close friends, my sister-in-law, mother-in-law, and my mom. A week before the wedding, although my mom knew I had booked 2 artists, she told me she booked her own just for herself and separately to get ready in her room. Like, what? Wow. Wow, your mom is a trip. She also refused to wear the get ready pajamas I got for everyone. My mother-in-law was very happy to wear hers. She then knew what time I put my dress on, but asked me to change the timing because it's when her hair makeup artist would be doing her hair. What does that matter? I said I couldn't change my timeline, unfortunately, so my mom wasn't there when I put my dress on. She saw me after when I arrived to take family pictures, but she looked at me and left. Wow. Didn't say a word to me at all and ignored me the entire evening. One of my friends just told me she was chewing me out to family during the reception about my dress and how I didn't include her when I put my dress on. Main character vibe. Definitely main character vibe. Like, your wedding is not about anybody but you and your husband. Like, your mom can definitely go suck it in the corner somewhere. Like, for real. Like, what did she think? Jeez. So when I saw this one, the caption said that this person with the devil emoji over her face had changed into this for the reception. My question is, why? Why would you think that this was appropriate to wear, even at the reception? Like, this is not okay. Not okay at all. Like, I mean, the shoes are fine, especially if you had a long flowy dress. Like, nobody would notice. Nobody would care. I got married on the beach, and like, I had on my little Croc sandals that are black, by the way. And I walked in them on the sand for a little while until I got to a certain point, and then I took them off, and then I walked down the aisle barefoot. I think a good number of our guests were actually barefoot too. I don't rightly remember. Probably wouldn't be able to tell in the pictures either. Um, but yeah, if you have a long flowy dress, like it probably really doesn't matter what kind of shoes you wear. But like this outfit, definitely not appropriate for reception, wedding, any. Yeah, no, just do better, people. We would we would have loved to celebrate with you, but there's only room for two in the van. However, if you are considering a gift, we'd be incredibly grateful if you would contribute to our trip fund instead. Or if you'd prefer to do it the old fashioned way, here's all of our information. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So are these people eloping? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. Huh. I mean, it's a little tacky, yeah. But I mean, if no one is being invited to this wedding, and they really are eloping, like I get it, I guess. So I mean, maybe it's okay. I think it's all in the way you ask. It's all in the way you ask. All right, we have another post. My friend is being a bridezilla, and I'm over it. We are all over bridezillas, period, I think. I am the maid of honor in my friend's wedding, and I feel that my friend is being tacky, inconsiderate, and selfish. For starters, she's been with her fiance for 10 years before he proposed. I think because of that, there is a lot of build-up and anticipation in her mind of having a perfect, extravagant dream wedding. However, they are not massively wealthy, so they are purposely trying to get money in order to pay for the wedding. They explicitly picked a venue that allows them to pay half of their wedding after the day. So they plan on using the gifts that people give them to pay for the wedding. Oh, that is so tacky. Ooh. In terms of pre-wedding events, there was an engagement party, bachelorette party, and bridal party. Mostly standard, however, I am, of course, obliged to spend hundreds of dollars for each of these events. For the bachelorette party, it actually cost $1,200 per girl as we went to an entirely different country. Oh my goodness. For her bridal shower, she explicitly put on the invitations that she wants guests to not give physical gifts, but rather give money to contribute to their honeymoon fund. Their honeymoon is planned and over $10,000. Oh my gosh. While on the topic of the bridal shower, I feel bad that I didn't do a lot of planning for it. However, I was not given the chance. She took charge and planned out everything: theme, decorations, venue, date, etc. 7 months prior. I thought bridal showers were typically planned for the bride, but not by the bride. So this is conjunction for explicitly asking for cash gifts feel very tacky. A few other things that happened that I feel are rude on her end. Her other cousin got engaged after her and her fiance and planned a wedding 3 months prior to the wedding date. My friend was extremely offended that her cousin is stealing her thunder. No, you get 1 day for your wedding. You don't get an entire year or anything like that. You get a day. Also, my parents did not receive an invite to her wedding despite knowing her throughout my entire childhood and taking her on family vacations. This is not a huge detail, but worth mentioning since I'm laying everything out. All in all, by the time the wedding is over, I will have spent about $2,800 in gifts, travel, and bridal party duties. With that in mind, here comes my final breaking point. The bride asked her bridal party who would opt to get their hair and makeup done $120 for each service. Wait, she wants you to get your hair done for each of the different things? Oh no. No, 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 no. And $100 for each time? No. I said I would do my own makeup and get my hair done. Many of the other girls in the bridal party said they would just do their own hair and makeup. Mm-hmm. The bride tells me how she's annoyed more people aren't getting it done because the whole point of being in the bridal party is to be getting ready together the morning of. I told her not to stress and we'd still get ready together and have fun. It's just expensive to get it done. So many girls probably don't want to. Yep. Fast forward a few weeks and my friend is finalizing who is getting their glam done. I reiterated that I'll just be doing my hair and she sent me a long text message about how she couldn't believe I'm still getting my makeup done even after she said she was upset about the bridal party not getting their services. She said, I'm the maid of honor and will be in a lot of pictures and it's a big day, so I really should get it done. After lecturing me on how wrong I was, she said she'll just pay for mine because it's clearly something I don't want to pay for. She also insisted I don't tell anyone else because she can't afford to offer for any of the other girls to get their services done. I feel the way this was handled was extremely offensive. I wear makeup every day and would be able to do my own makeup just fine. I also find it ironic that she can't afford to pay for the bridal party's glam, but she insists that they be willing to pay and do it. So to wrap it up, I'm extremely fed up and am now just wanting for this wedding to be over rather than being able to be excited for my friend. Yeah. Yeah. It's not every bride that gets this way, but I don't know. It's something about this day that brides have just waited for their entire lives and wanting everything to be perfect when everything's not going to be perfect. Just brings out the worst in people. I don't know. It's crazy. Um Makes them bridezillas, and there are some groomzillas, but they are few and far between. Um but yeah. Um and I'm glad that you joined me today for this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.